Somewhere online, there's a live stream that's been running for over 3 years. No one knows who started it, and everyone who watches it too long starts remembering things that never happened to them. His name was Anas, a 22-year-old computer science student who spent most of his nights scrolling through obscure corners of the internet, the kind of forums where people share things that never quite make it to the front page of anywhere. That's where he found the link. Posted in an old, mostly abandoned forum thread from years earlier. No context, just a URL and a single comment underneath it that read, "Don't watch past 20 minutes. Curiosity, as always, won." The stream showed almost nothing. A static shot of an empty room, dim lighting, a single chair facing away from the camera. No sound except a faint hum, like old equipment running somewhere out of frame. The viewer count sat frozen at exactly 47 people, never changing, never updating, no matter how long Anas watched. He checked the stream's start date. It had apparently been live continuously for over 3 years. No breaks, no reconnections. Nothing in the chat log except a handful of messages from years ago, all asking the same question. Is anyone else seeing this? He almost closed the tab, but at the 18-minute mark, the chair moved, just slightly, like someone had shifted their weight while sitting in it. Anas leaned closer to the screen. Nothing else happened. He checked the clock. 19 minutes. At exactly 20 minutes, the video didn't cut to anything dramatic. It simply kept playing. The same static room, the same faint hum. Anas almost laughed at himself for being nervous over nothing. Then he noticed the timestamp in the corner of his screen had frozen. His computer's clock, normally in the corner of the taskbar, showed the exact same minute it had shown when he first opened the stream, no matter how much real time passed. He grabbed his phone to check the actual time. It was 3:14 a.m. He was certain he'd opened the stream around 1 a.m. Almost 2 hours had passed, and he had no memory of most of it. Worse, he had memories now that didn't belong to him. A hallway he'd never walked through. A voice calling a name that wasn't his. A room, empty except for a chair facing away from a camera. Except in this memory, he was the one sitting in it. He closed the laptop immediately. The memories didn't fade like a dream does. They stayed clear and specific, sitting in his mind next to his actual memories like they'd always been there. For the next few days, Anas tried to convince himself it was sleep deprivation, nothing more. But the memory of the room kept surfacing at strange moments, in the shower, walking to class, right before falling asleep. He went back to the forum thread, looking for anyone else who might have watched. Most of the accounts that had commented years earlier were inactive, deleted, or banned, except one. A user who had replied to the original warning comment with a single line. "It doesn't let you leave after 20 minutes. It just lets you think you did." Anas messaged the account directly, more out of desperation than hope. Hours later, he got a reply. Short, unsettling in how calm it sounded. "Check the viewer count again." He opened the stream. The count, frozen at 47 for years according to every archived screenshot he could find online, now read 48. Anas didn't need anyone to explain what that meant. He closed every tab, shut down his laptop completely, and didn't touch it again for 2 full days. When he finally opened it again, the browser history showed something he had no memory of doing. The stream had been reopened at 3 a.m. the following night and left running for exactly 23 minutes. He had no memory of that session at all. The new memory that came with it was clearer than the first, the chair still facing away. But this time, in the memory, it slowly began to turn. He never saw what was in it. The memory simply ended there every time he tried to recall it, like something had deliberately stopped it before he could see. Anas never opened the link again. He deleted the forum account, cleared his browser history, and told himself it was over. But every so often, usually late at night, he catches himself remembering a hallway he's never walked through, a voice calling a name that isn't his, and a chair slowly turning in a room he's certain he's never actually been in. The stream, according to a handful of people who still occasionally mention it online, is apparently still running. Viewer count currently unknown. If you enjoyed this story, help me out with a like and subscribe and let me know in the comments. Would you have kept watching past 20 minutes or not?